guys, I'm Aaron Sigerman, and we're nice enough to have Southern Muscle in the house today, and we're going to give you a tour, right?
You guys can see why we pick Redcon as one of our brand in the store.
So Redcon1 started only 9 months ago. And we started with an idea to put the consumer first and to focus on providing value to the consumers and to the retailers in terms of content, education, entertainment, and of course putting out good products. So that was always our focus, and I feel like because we came at it, instead of trying to get sales or get money, and instead trying to provide something in hopes of you, the consumers and retailers and everybody supporting the brand. So we went at it a much different method than I've tried before, and it's been a huge success. So we started 9 months ago, obviously with nothing, and today we are in multiple warehouses. You're going to walk around the 8,000 square foot headquarters and warehouse, and then John's going to bring you to the overflow warehouse, which is 2,500 extra square feet. And as you guys will see, we have quickly outgrew kind of everything, and we started with just a few employees, and now we have 30 full-time employees here at Redcon1. So.
And you come from a really huge background anyway.
Yes.
Many years in the industry.
Yes. I also own Blackstone Labs. I'm no longer involved in the company on a day-to-day operations. I was able to take my focus and passion for the industry and the things that I learned, lessons that happened where I wish I would have done things differently, and successes that I had, and put it all into Redcon1. It's like, I always say, it's like, and you'll think back to high school, and me anyway, I think, I wish I would have told this guy this, or I wish I would have asked this girl out, or I would have done this different, or I would have worked harder in this class. Well, this is kind of like my chance to go back and do everything the right way that I really wish that I would have done it before. All right, so let me show you.
Well, we follow you.
Yeah. So this space here, we really don't know what we're doing with it yet. We have the call center guys here. These guys we have 4 guys who are customer service, and they reach out to customers to answer any questions about products. If there's any errors in shipping, or they're not satisfied with any products, we always take back products 100% of the time. We have a money-back guarantee, regardless if they don't like the flavor or any issue whatsoever. We always take it back. And so these guys are dealing with that and answering any customer questions. You can see we got, from the Arnold Classic, we had banners that were hanging from the ceiling. So instead of just putting them in a box, we decided why not hang them up, since it's so empty in here anyway.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So I'm going to walk you through. Every one of these offices we have different people. We have our customer service expert over here, Rudy, all the way there, Amy, and then my father-in-law, Howard, works in the office over here. I don't want to introduce you to every single person, because we'll be here just introducing you to people. But Howard actually handles the bookkeeping and is the shipping director. And my wife's husband, I'm the wife's husband, my wife's dad, and he's been a great asset to the company.
My wife's husband?
My wife's husband, yeah. All right, so here's something exciting that's about to happen. If you guys will watch me actually do this, this is our little studio. This is Lawrence, the head of all of our art direction. So if you see any cool stuff that you like in terms of art and magazines on the internet, ads, video stuff, Lawrence labels. Lawrence is the guy who... What are you doing eating my blueberries? She's going to be trying it.
Because we Southern Muscle are going to be the first ones of this amazing invention made with... You can say everything how you made it, because
all right. So
I know I'm just gonna sell it.
I'm actually about to do the video, so this is like practice for me to do the product video. So we do, one of the cool things for Redcon is we do a product video explaining, and you were just telling me you watched the RPG video.
Yes.
So we do a video for consumers and retailers to better understand their products. And so I do a really pretty basic explanation of what the products do, who they're for, how they work, who can use them, and this is the setup for MRE, which we're very excited about. It's a whole food meal replacement product. It has no whey protein whatsoever in it. It's all real food, and it's super cool because it has beef, salmon, chicken, eggs. In terms of carb sources, it has the blueberries or goji berries, depending on which flavor you use, sweet potatoes, yams, and rolled oats, and then it has MCT oils, healthy fats. So it's a whole food source. And so it's a lot different. So supplements, I always tell people in the supplement business that supplements are just a supplement. Training and food is much more important than any supplement. And like if you're not eating good and you're not training, it doesn't matter what supplements you're taking. And no supplements really are an answer. There's no answer to the problem. You want to lose weight, gain muscle, supplements are just that, a supplement to everything else. So this is kind of different because it's actual whole food. And when you drink it, in a minute you will, it actually tastes like food. It doesn't taste like a supplement. It doesn't taste like a protein drink. And so this is the first one that I can say, that is something that everybody can take, man or woman, for whatever results they're looking for, and it's actual food, which is pretty cool.
And actually what I think is really awesome about this product too is that I do normal nutrition for health issues, no because they want to get in shape, it's just because they have health issues. And I find out many times that people is missing meals.
Sure.
And also I have people reaching to me to ask me how can I help my family that are on chemo or dealing with cancer to get the food they need because they're losing weight really fast. So I think this is going to be awesome.
You're right, because people usually they recommend Ensure, which is garbage. Just like just sugar and some milk. And basically they say, here, drink these Ensures. This is a million times better. And that's a great idea.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Yeah. I'm excited that I will be able to help that. And of course, it's because you are in the bodybuilding fitness world. Yeah. But I slowly have turned Sodom also into something more than that because the bodybuilding fitness world will be like 25% of the population. Right. The rest is normal people.
I agree.
People that are at office working, moms with kids that cannot get in the nutrition, and they are today suffering from a lot of health issues because of their weight. Right. So I help that people. That's the people that I help.
I agree. I think that's very smart. And that's with Redcon1, one of the big things that we try to do that's a little different is like with Blackstone in the past, it's very bodybuilding, hardcore centric, where they're focused on just big muscles. And I don't want Redcon1 to be looked at like that. Not that I have any problem with bodybuilding or building big muscles, but that is only a small part of the population. Most people care more about health and anti-aging. They don't care about muscles. So we do all of it, right?
You know what I say to people? I get you healthy and you get in shape. That's a plus.
Yeah.
Because a healthy body doesn't have fat, and then you're gonna look hot.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Let's go over here. I like it.
Yeah.
So in here, this is the big warehouse space, and like I said, this place was, until just recently, was absolutely jam-packed with stuff. And so we decided that we had to really get the overflow space, which you guys will visit with John, and you'll see it's even more packed than here. So this is the stuff that's used on a day-to-day basis. And another difference from Redcon1 than a lot of other brands is that we are very heavily focused on the apparel. So we have tons and tons of apparel that sells very well. And the idea is we never looked at the apparel as to make money. It was always for branding. And I really never expected it to be so popular. But now we sell literally thousands of pieces of apparel to all around the world. And people actually pay to wear the Redcon logo, which is awesome. It's something that I would never have expected or foreseen. That we would be selling so much clothes that says Redcon1, which is really cool. So, so here we have it. This is where all of the storage of the day-to-day stuff that sells out of here. We ship direct to consumer. We ship obviously direct to retailer like Southern Muscle, and then we do international shipping. Right now we're very heavy in Australia. That's our biggest market other than America. We're also doing very well in Europe, and then we're trying to get more to the rest of the world. So the goal for Redcon1 is much different than other companies. The goal for this is to do $100 million a year is our first initial goal, big goal. And the only way to do that is to partner strong with retailers, but also get it out to the rest of the world. So South America is a big business that we never were able to get into for Blackstone or other past companies. Really not a lot of places around the world. So we're heavily focused, and most of that shipping actually goes on at the manufacturer. So our manufacturers will actually do the drop shipping. So they'll pack containers and then ship them overseas. So it doesn't have to come here first, or else it'll really be a mess in here. No. So here it all is from one box, from nothing, right? 9 months ago to all of this. And it's been a very happy surprise. We knew we were going to do good. I didn't know it would go quite like this. With the help of a fantastic team. That's the one thing that I always tell people is that you can't do everything on your own. And I was very lucky to hire really good people like John over there, right? And so that team of people, it's tough, as an entrepreneur, to trust other people to do stuff is difficult. So I'll always be like, I could probably do it better. Am I giving away authority to other people to do stuff? Am I hurting the potential? And in reality, that's a difficult decision. And as an entrepreneur, it's never easy for me to take my hands off of anything. But
that's me.
Yeah, it's very difficult. It's very difficult.
Because it's true what you say. You cannot achieve your goals if you don't have a really good team around you.
Right.
Like it has to be somebody else.
Yeah, because you can't do everything.
No.
You can't do everything. You
I
can't
will not be here. I have to be in the store.
Of course, you can't. And that's a big tough thing. And for me, I was very fortunate to be able to find so many good people and build such a good team. When I leave to go home to the kids, a lot of the staff is here continuing to work. A lot of the marketing team, I'll look at I have cameras all over the place. And so I'll go home and I'll check and see, and 6:30, 7 o'clock, people are still here. And it's not because they have to be, it's because they want to. I don't say you must stay here. They actually can choose to be here and continue working, which makes me feel really good. When I see John putting in sales and calling people after hours, that means that we created something. Yeah, calling you, right?
No.
That's important.
I text him later and say, you need to deal with my text later.
There you go, good.
Because I'm doing a lot of things at once.
Yeah.
I'm doing so many
That's
things
when you have time to call.
Some also to another level and make it different with the other nutrition stores.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, good. He's got to be, and that's part of hustling.
I text him at night. Hello, is your little sister?
Are you awake?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I'm awake. So here's the packing station. We have everything close by. The idea is everything is close, so they could take a sample and throw it in there. We have 50,000 samples that are either just came to the other warehouse, or that's one of the big things we do for retailers is sample support. So that if you come into Southern Muscle and you've never heard of Total War, you've never heard of one of the products, we can give you a sample. You can try it. We're very confident in the product, so giving samples is the best marketing thing you can do. Because if the products really kick ass, then people are like, oh well,
Yeah, like when they buy anything else, you give them a sample and they get to try that thing too. So that's the best way, an easy way for us to promote the products.
Right, for sure. This is Eddie's office. Eddie is the director of the warehouse. And this has become a big job because the two warehouses and because the keeping track of the inventory with multiple locations is never easy. It's a whole another complicated thing that we're working on. We just paid for a very expensive system that'll be installed at the end of the month called SKU Vault that'll keep track of inventory management software. It's a scanning system. As of right now, it's tough for Eddie to keep track of where things are, when we're going to run out, or how to project when we need more. And the worst thing you can do is have demand for something and not be able to supply it. For me personally, somebody walks into your store, so they must say, hey, I want Total War, and you go, oh, we don't have any. That's the worst.
It's horrible.
Yeah, that's the worst. So I can't stand that. So that's one of the big issues. We don't want to ever run out where somebody calls and says, we want to buy this, and we can't even supply it. So here's some more of the sales guys. You already met John.
How's it going?
Hi.
Sergio and Stefan right here. And we have 4 inside sales guys. Well, I guess we have 5 now. We have James is actually just came over to lead the sales team. So we have 5 inside sales guys that are constantly pushing and helping the company grow. A big portion of the success of the business is these guys reaching out and letting people know that the brand's available, that they should be carrying it, and sending them samples to try it. So all of the marketing team, which is obviously the driving force of what makes people want to buy the brand, is all upstairs. I'll show you these guys. Let's see if everybody's still here. If they went. All right. Without introducing every single person, I'll go through the departments. This is our chief of staff, Eduardo. You want to wave? I'm not going to introduce every so. And then Tony does the video. So we have video, website design, digital marketing, art director, who you already met. Also digital marketing, all the email related marketing, affiliate program director. Design, we have designs. Yes, and Luis also helps with the website design. So this is the marketing department, and all the cool ideas and stuff come from here, basically. So this is the driving force that pushes the brand, that drives demand. And without strong marketing, it doesn't matter really anything. It doesn't matter if your products are good, or because you need to make people aware. Because awareness, number one, before you get people to buy, is you need to make them aware of the brand. And so these guys push the awareness and everything else that goes along with it. So, two more sales guys. Well, this is John, you already met, and of course, there's Mr. Meinrod over here.
Hello, how are you doing?
Yep. And
Hi, Matt. Nice to meet you. Hi.
you see, very America, very proud in here. This is John's America stuff. Yeah. This is the new I just told you about, director of sales. Yep. And
James. Nice to meet you.
and then Eric Hart, who's actually with Dallas Carver right now in the UK at Body Power, which is pretty neat. Cool to go over there to another country and see that there's already demand and people wearing the shirts and excited about the brand in another country, which is really neat. So Eric went instead of me. I just got back on a family vacation yesterday, so I said, you know what? Instead of me coming from vacation to immediately leaving again, and I have to leave on Monday for someplace else. So I decided to send Eric, and I'm sure Eric's going to do a great job. He's the vice president of the company, and he actually helps run pretty much everything. So if I'm not around, one of the cool things is that I have enough great people around that it's not like the business shuts down. So, which was cool. So I went away for 3 days. I came back, and everything is still going, which is nice. A little bit of a mess. This is my office. I have a nice view of everything. We do a lot of our meetings in here, and we do. That's something I'm pretty big on. We do a meeting for every department every week. So we have about 5 or 6 meetings a week where we sit down and discuss how everything's going, what the plans are. Because I'm always one that if you don't know the goal, you don't know really. It's like having going on a trip without knowing where you're going. So we always set goals, small goals, long-term goals, very long-term goals, and then every department is held accountable for their part of accomplishing the goal. And so that's been a really big deal, because in the past we may have had goals, but in other businesses I've been involved with, it wasn't that agenda wasn't pushed all the time. So it would be like every once in a while we meet, like, why is this not happening? Why is this not happening? And then it would be fixed for a little while, and then you'd forget all about it, and it'd be messed up all over again. So that's pretty much that. I mean, you've seen almost all of it. I'm going to send you with John to see the overflow warehouse.
Hello, everybody. You want to know where I am? I am in the top of the latest invention of Redcon1, which, as you know, that I love to be the only one, the first one, number one for you guys. I'm bringing you guys some. It's amazing. I will show you some pics when I'm tasting it. Bye.
All right, so you are seeing right now the remnants of our last video where we actually combined all of the ingredients that are in MRE, which is steak, chicken, salmon, eggs. We have oats in here, we have blueberries, we have yams and sweet potatoes, and we blended it all up right here. I haven't put it. Would you like to try some of this?
I'm brave.
Will you really try it?
Let's
okay,
see.
Okay. A little bit.
So.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Sure. Oh, she's really drinking it. Oh. Well, that's
wow.
That's the actual.
I'm not joking.
It's not bad?
No.
Okay, well,
look, I'm gonna do it again.
Well, if you think that's not bad, well, you're really in a treat. So here is the MRE, the real MRE, mixed up, and this one is the sweet potato pie.
Okay.
Tell me what you think. If she says this is bad, then we're really in trouble.
This is amazing.
It's amazing.
Like, for real. It is really good.
So what you're tasting is all those ingredients dehydrated into an actual meal replacement drink. So this MRE is whole food meal replacement, so it covers all your bases. It has 75 grams of carbs per single serving. Now for you, I do half of a serving, so you have 50 servings in a container. And for a whole serving, 75 grams of carbs, 8 of those are dietary fiber, which is good for you, obviously. 45 grams of protein, and 525 calories per serving, 130 gram serving. And basically you're getting all the nutrition from this.
Put me on the front line! Put me on the front line! Put me on the front